It's Lorien here, bringing you your weekly reading. I thought I'd maybe start doing more readings to camera, since I actually have a working one, and I thought that I would start by doing the weekly readings and see your, well, try and imagine seeing all your beautiful faces. So thank you so much for your constant support. It's basically a little bit of hello. I'm trying to avoid looking at the screen right now because it's very distracting, but we'll be doing the weekly reading for the 19th of September to the 25th of September, I believe, and building upon the previous eclipse energies that we're still going through and will still be going through for the next maybe 6 weeks or so. So hopefully this is going to come through for you. Also, this is a general reading. This is picking up on the general signs and the general energies that are going to come through for you. So if it is personal reading that you would like from me, I'm always happy to help you with a reading, and maybe we can set a date and try and go through a reading if it's a Skype reading that you'd like. But we're going to be using the Nature's Whispers Oracle cards just for, I think, just to connect a little bit more with the energies that are coming through. Okay, so let's just see what information these cards are going to bring us. I'm still going to find it weird. Normally I don't have to look at myself and then look at the cards, but we'll see. Also, if you do want to support me on Patreon for your weekly and monthly rewards, just check out the link below. I have all the information there, and also information on how to book a reading with me also on there too. So, alright. Okay, so I'm just going to pick 4. Okay. I'm just kind of looking to see where it's going to be and stuff. Okay. Wow. Okay, we have very strong cards here. So the first one that was drawn is Contemplation. So as you can see, this is a brilliant card, especially with regards to what we've just gone through in the eclipse in Pisces. This is definitely something that you have to kind of work through still. And I think that you are going to be maybe looking more into the way that your emotions are feeling over the course of the next few weeks. A lot of food for thought coming through with this card, I feel, and as I'm actually trying to tune into the energies of it, seems like it's coming through with more of an understanding of your own motivation as to what is giving you this power, what is basically why you're here. Why do you say the things you say to the people? Why do you do the things you do? Sounds like a song. But it just seems like, why do you do the things you do? This is basically wondering whether you have the next steps okay, or whether you're going through the right order of things, and whether you are truly sharing your energy as much as you should be. And also, I think, reining back your energy for those who don't appreciate it. Some people may be wanting to take advantage of you in some various ways, and I think this is basically saying that you can contemplate and see if there's any way that you can actually withdraw. Maybe something to consider. And I also feel that because of the strong lion energy in here, it could be to do with a Leo, could be to do with some kind of strength issues. Maybe you feel as though some people are being lazy, or you worry that you're being lazy. So just take kind of a step back. You can contemplate if you need to. But I love this card. This is Laughter. And this is basically saying, I hope you can see it, this is basically saying that you can afford to laugh, you can afford to have fun, you can afford to, not in monetary wise, I don't mean that, but it is basically trying to tell you that you can see the positive now in certain aspects of this. You can see the emotional release and the positivity of that emotional release, and also the feelings that kind of come through you when you feel as though you are finally heading forwards rather than sticking backwards, if you know what I mean, sticking in one place. The contemplation, I feel, may allow you even to consider funnier times, happier times, and not necessarily wish to recreate it, but wish to kind of come forward in a more positive manner. I do feel that you have to share your dreams with a few people. It's kind of like you are trying to bring people in, and bring more people into your fold and into your dreams. And even as I'm looking at this card, you've got expansion here, which is basically all about changing this and moving forwards and experiencing new things, and basically not limiting what you feel you can do. If you want to be a journalist and you think, oh, I'm just going to go on a ragtag paper, why don't you start, going up the ladder a little bit, see what other things are available to you? Because I think you sell yourself short, some of you sell yourself too short as things go on. So please don't sell yourself short, basically. Do not think, oh, I can't do that, it's not really for me, I'm not good enough. Who says? Do you say? Or do other people say, who are actually in the business and who actually may have some investment in there if you don't get in? This is very much about inviting people into your circle that you can trust. And this is also about seeing if you have maybe another project that you can possibly bring forwards. Again, I think these two are connected. The laughter and the expansion are connected. So I think that they do want you to kind of take a risk, take a stance against some certain things as well. But again, I think those of you who have been pretty limited in your trust of other people, again, the contemplation for the Pisces full moon was very much a case of kind of letting things go, working through the karma of previous things and the emotional baggage, basically, that you feel that you needed to forgive yourself for, and here you have hope in your heart. To me, it's a little bit strange sometimes that it's a swan, but hey ho. It's something, I think, that's saying that there is a gracefulness with this. There is something that I feel comes forwards from a true place within. And swans are protected in the UK. Swans are the queens, basically. So maybe you feel that if you give your love to somebody, you could be protected, but I think this is also universal love coming through for you. It's almost like when you find other witches or when you find other people who get you, you finally go, oh, this is so good, and the feeling that you get is like your heart has opened. And for some of you, it could be taking a risk in regards to who you allow into your heart and who you allow into your personal space. We are getting the release of Mercury retrograde. It goes direct on the 22nd. Still, the after effects are going to come through, but maybe you're able to now finally see the positives in some aspects of this and see just how amazing this is going to come through as. Because as far as I can see on these cards, I'm just looking through them now, it's almost like it's about being still and making the right decision, as well as taking action and also inviting people, like opening your arms and saying, like a big family, and going, come here. Doesn't matter even if you have 2 people in your family, you can open your arms, and maybe even across the wires, across the internet, or across pen pals. A lot of letters coming back and forth is going through here. Some of you have known people on the internet for about 10 years, and I have known people on the internet for about 10 years, but it's something that you kind of build a relationship from. I think you're going to notice the value of them because they are real friends, basically. They are real friends. And I'm also sensing the fact that if you do expand, you're going to get more rewards. It's not necessarily favours from them, but you are going to get things from them which seem to come through in a very genteel way. It's very hard to describe the feeling that they're giving me, but it's something that I believe is for your benefit and definitely going to come through for you and pay dividends in the end. So those are the happy cards. I really hope that this helped you. I hope that I didn't move the card too far out of screen, but I apologise if I did. Again, if you would like me to do a reading for you, just get on the link below, somewhere down there, and if you'd like to support the channel and receive weekly readings and basic rewards, just click on link to Patreon below. See, this is why I've basically not done camera, because if I get my words muddled up, you can see me going all flummoxed. But I'm human. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I really hope this has helped. I look forward to seeing what next week brings for you, which I'll do in just a few seconds. But really lovely to hear from you. Also going to do an Ask Lorien. If you have any more questions, send that in, and I'll be doing the video in October sometime. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I really look forward to seeing you soon.